God, I haven't done this in so long. Okay, no, there's fallout. There's fallout on my lashes. I'm really hoping you can't hear my neighbour cutting the grass. Or the washing machine that's going on downstairs. I'm not too sure what the sound is going to be like in this video. I know that this room is actually quite a bit more echoey than my old bedroom. I am going to get a rug or something to put down on the floor to try and like dampen some of the sound, because I had a few comments in the last video saying that the audio wasn't so great. So I am working on it. I'll try and do something to, I don't know, make the sound a bit less, what's the word, like tinny? Or just echoey, I guess. But anyway, hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be me testing the Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, volume 4, I think this one is, yeah. This is the box, and oh my god, this palette looks so beautiful. Just take a look at this masterpiece. Look at those shades. And I've also got the Electric Cake liners, which are water activated. So you mix these with water, and these are like some really bright, bold eyeliners. There's a white one in here, and I'm kind of tempted to try and do something similar to what Ariana Grande is wearing in her music video with Lady Gaga. Rain on Me, oh my god, they both look so good in that music video, and their makeup just looks amazing. Also as well, just another little thing for this video, I've decided that all the ad revenue from this video I'm going to be splitting between 2 charities. I'll put the charities on the screen here, just because I was so overwhelmed with like the response on my NHS video, which was part of Saffron's YouTubers for NHS Heroes campaign. So I thought I would do it again, but this time pick 2 different charities. So the way that we can raise the most money is if you guys watch all of the adverts all the way through, and I will be putting more adverts in this video, and I will update you guys with how much money we raised in a couple of weeks time. I just thought it would be another nice thing to do for those of you that maybe can't you know, donate yourself. All you've got to do is watch the adverts and you are technically like donating with your eyes. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial, shall we? Let's do it. I've got to give it to Norvina. She has done some of Anastasia Beverly Hills' best eyeshadow palettes, in my personal opinion. I saw this palette on Twitter on the day that it was being released, and I kid you not, I was looking at it and thinking, that is one of the most beautiful eyeshadow palettes I've seen in a while. And then about an hour later, my doorbell rang, it was the postman, and I had been sent this palette from the UK company that like does PR for Anastasia Beverly Hills, which was just crazy. It was like I thought it into existence. But I'm so grateful that I received this in PR. It's not directly from ABH's PR list, because I know to get onto the Anastasia PR list, you've got to be like mad creative and like super talented with makeup and stuff. And obviously I don't do that much creative makeup stuff, but they do have a separate company in the UK that like distributes PR for them, if that makes sense. So it's not coming like directly from them. Anastasia have not added me to their PR list, but it was just like a random one-off from the company that like works with them. So thank you, because I can't wait to put it on my face. So it is quite a heavy palette because it is quite big. However, it's pretty slimlined. I do like how the packaging is just flat. It's square, well, square-ish. It's easy to store. It has got a massive mirror, so if you wanted to have this like sitting on a desk or something, you could just prop it up in front of you. The mirror stays up like this, and then it magnetically closes, which is nice. There is a catch to this palette. In the UK, this palette is £68. 68. I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel like I'm not worthy of what I'm holding in my hands right now. So this better be a damn good palette. But I'm gonna start out with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, which also came in the box. This says it's a water resistant eye primer. Oh, it looks like a concealer or something. Okay. You do get 25 shades in here, so let's do 68 divided by 25. Each of the eyeshadows in this palette is worth £2.72, so if I stab my nail into them, I'm not gonna be very happy. So I'm just putting that primer all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. It's very light. Okay, I definitely should have used a brush for that, because I got it all over my skin. I do also just want to point out, if you are new here and you haven't watched my previous few videos, I do have a bit of an issue with eczema on my eyelids, and it's particularly bad on this eye at the moment. I do have a cream that I've been putting on it, but it's still like not back to normal. So there are 9 shimmers in this palette, 2 glitters, and then the rest of them are matte. I'm gonna try and do something pretty out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna take this shade, which is C5, and I'm gonna pack this onto my eyelid on the inner and outer corners and kind of blend this through my crease. It's just a super intense pink. Wow, okay, that's pretty nice. Then next I'm taking this one, which is E1, which is a slightly lighter pink, and I'm just going to use that to try and blend out the edges. Oh wow, okay, actually maybe that's a bit too dark to blend out the edges, because that's still a really intense pink in itself. Wow, okay, so far this has taken me, what, a minute? The one thing that I would say is missing from this palette for me personally is a light, like a super pale pink that I could maybe use to blend out the edges into my skin tone a bit more. But I do absolutely love the range of colours in this palette, because you could do something super basic using these sort of more neutral shades, because there are some warm tones in there and some like really pretty neutrals. But then also you can do a super colourful pink look, or a purple look, or even a yellow look with glitter. The minute that I looked at this palette, I was just like, wow, there's so many different colour combinations in there that work together nicely. So far so good. I'm then going to take this shade, which is E5, which is even brighter, and I'm just going to pack this over the top. Oh my god, this is like a neon pink. Just going to pack this over the top of where I put that C5 shade, just to intensify that pink even more. Oh my god, I've never done such a pink look in my life, but wow, these are pigmented. So far, I'm pretty damn impressed. Those shades have been so pigmented and blended so nicely. I actually really liked the eyeshadow base. When I first put it on, I was thinking, oh, it feels a little bit too matte. But I mean, those shades have stuck to it and blended really nicely, so you can't really complain. I just brushed off the tiniest bit of fallout, like the tiniest amount. Oh, these shimmers look stunning. C1, A5, B1, oh my god, I don't know which one to use. Out of those that I just swatched, A5, which is the middle one, is definitely the most intense. The others are a little bit sheer, to be honest. Oh, it's so nice that I can just reach behind me and grab a concealer. I'm taking my Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. I'm gonna put this on my hand though, because the brush gets pretty messy. And I'm gonna attempt to do a cut crease. Oh god, I haven't done this in so long. I'm not going to make this perfect because I am going to use one of the eyeliners to go like along that line. Ooh. Oh no, I've just dropped that on my t-shirt. I should never wear white when I'm filming. Or just ever, in general, in my life. I guess the one difficulty with this palette being so big is that it's really hard to get it quite close to your face. I've just realised that it does this. She really thought of everything, huh? So I'm then taking the shade A5, which is this goldy champagne sort of colour, and I'm going to put that on my lid. This one definitely has a little bit of fallout. I can feel a little bit crumbling down onto my face, but it's nothing too crazy, you know? It's not like big chunks either, it's like little chunks, which I mean, isn't as difficult to clear up. Wow, okay, that shade is stunning. Also, went on totally fine with the brush, which is good to know because sometimes shimmers can be a bit problematic. That shade is beautiful. I mean, they're not perfectly even, but they'll do the job for now. That shade is so pretty. Can you see that? I think I want to take one of the glitters, but I'm a little bit scared of them. They are E2 and E3. Let's give them a swatch. Okay, that is stunning. Wow, okay, the formulation of those, I've literally got no fallout of glitter anywhere. So I'm hoping I don't get it all over my face. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take E2, which is the lightest sort of, what colour even is that? Like greeny white, I guess. Okay, no, there's fallout. There's fallout on my lashes. I'm gonna try using my finger instead. Okay, yeah, that's working a whole lot better. Oh no, I've got some up here. Okay, there is definitely some fallout on my face with that one, which I mean is understandable. It's a pressed glitter, but I'm not sure how best to apply it. So I want to get that precision, but it's not sticking the best with this brush. Okay, I'm not gonna put glitter all over my whole eyelid. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of like pressed glitters in general because I always find them to be a bit problematic in terms of how you apply them. So I'm going to take the same pink shades that I used up here onto my lower lash line. Or am I? Yes, I am. I want it to be kind of cohesive. So I'm taking C5 and then E1. And then a little bit of E5, which is that super hot pink. I'm then taking the Electric Cake liners, and I think I'm gonna take the white one today. They come in little sets of 3, so this one has got orange, white, and purple, and the way they work is they just kind of twist like this, which is pretty cool. Kind of like the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows, is that what they are? And then they will just like magnetically come back together, which I think is quite fun. But also I guess not so fun if you want to buy them individually. You can't do that because they're all connected, but I'm going to take the white from this. Okay, this is the Sigma eyeliner brush, the E11, and I'm taking my Jake Jamie Tropical Quench Essence Spray because it's not a setting spray. Like, I don't think this has got stuff in it that will actually set your makeup. It's more of just like a makeup face refreshing mist. I'm going to spray my brush. Ooh. And then I'm dipping into the white. That is so cool. I guess it's just like water activated face paint kind of. Oh my god, okay, I'm really nervous. Then I'm just gonna follow that line along. That dries super quickly. Okay, wow, okay, I already need more water. I quite like how it's not too runny because that way you can be really like precise with it. It probably would help if I had a better brush. Also, they're definitely very buildable because I'm adding a few layers and it's not going patchy or weird or anything. That's probably about as best as I can do. I love that. That is definitely the best white eyeliner I've ever used. I'm just gonna wait for it to fully dry and then I'm gonna see if it cracks or anything. But so far so good, super pigmented, really easy to work with, and yeah. I like that, and I'm sure the other colours will perform the same. I mean, I haven't tried them, but nice. Then I know this might seem kind of random, but I'm dying to try this bright yellow. This is D2, and I'm going to put that on my inner corners. Okay, just on my bare skin, it definitely doesn't come out as neon as in the pan, which is obviously understandable because my skin is kind of yellow and the actual shade is yellow, so I'm sure if I put down a white base first, it would probably pop even more. Why do I feel like I look like an owl, like a bird? Then I am just going to take a black eyeliner. This is the Uoma Cleopatra ink eyeliner. Oh my god, I've just noticed this is blackety black, y'all, on the side of it. Wow, this is really dried up. Okay, so this is the finished eyeshadow. I think it looks pretty cool. Not exactly your everyday makeup look, but I think it looks pretty nice. I'm just gonna go and do my mascara and my lashes, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts and opinions on the palette. And oh my god, my contact lens is really hurting me today. I think I might have got some glitter in my eye or something because it's suddenly stinging like a bitch. If anyone else wears contact lenses, I'm sure you feel my struggle. So this is the finished look with the lashes. I'm actually really happy with it. I think it looks really cool. It's definitely something super different for me. I don't normally do looks like this, but I really like it. By the way, if you're wondering, these lashes are by Kiss, and they are, what are they called? I can't remember the exact name of these lashes, but I will link them down below. So my overall thoughts on this palette. The matte shades that I used, all of the pink matte shades were beautiful. Such a nice matte eyeshadow formula. They worked really well with the base, and I didn't have any problems with blending or patchiness. Even on the dry bit on this eye, it was totally fine, which is great. The shimmers I think are nice. I think some are better than others. Like for example, these two that I swatched were a little bit more sheer than this one, and like some of them look a little bit more glittery and foily, like this one and this one. Yeah, these ones definitely look a little bit more foily than the rest of them. Oh my god, that green is stunning. So the shimmers definitely seem a little bit mixed. The pressed glitters, they are pretty. However, I definitely found that they had some fallout, but on my hand they swatched really nicely, so maybe I just needed a different application technique. The white eyeliner that I tried, I absolutely love. It is now fully dried. It's dried matte, and I like wiggling my eye around like this. It hasn't cracked or anything, and it doesn't, like, I can't feel that I'm wearing eyeliner. Sometimes with liquid eyeliners that are like different colors, I've got like some cheaper white eyeliners, I find that you can really feel them on your eyes, and it feels really weird to like move your eyelids. But this literally just feels like it's blended in with the rest of my eyeshadow, if that makes any sense. So for this palette, in terms of the amount of looks that you could probably get out of it, I don't want to say that it's worth the £68 because I have got so many cheaper palettes that I could probably get a really similar look like to this, but I was definitely impressed with it. I do think those matte shades in particular were absolutely stunning, and I think there are so many different color combinations in here and like different looks that you could get with it. I like the actual design of the palette, I like the packaging, but yes, it is a extremely expensive eyeshadow palette. I don't personally think you need to spend £68 on an eyeshadow palette to get a look like this, but if you are an ABH collector, if you're a big fan of Norvina, if you've got the money and are looking for a nice eyeshadow palette with these sort of colours, I do think it is gorgeous, and it would probably last you a very decent amount of time because the actual eyeshadows in here are pretty big pans. But if I was to, you know, lose this palette or never had it in the first place, I don't think I would pay £68 for it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to answer a question of the day. If you guys have got any more questions for me, leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day. By the way, the XX Revolution video is coming soon. Today's question comes from Angelina Colon, and she said, will you ever film a video with your brother? Also, I love you and your videos. Thank you. I have actually filmed a video with my brother in the past. It was quite a few years ago. It must be like 3 years ago maybe now. So yeah, I have filmed a video with him before. He's also been in some vlogs in the past. But no, I probably won't film any future videos with my brother for the time being, just because he lives about 2 hours away from me. And obviously at the moment I can't see him anyway. But there's not often a time where like he will come and visit and I have time to film with him, because most of the time when he comes to visit or when I go and see him, we just like want to spend time together rather than filming a video, if that makes sense. So I doubt I probably will film a sit down video with my brother in the future, but who knows, he'll probably be in some vlogs around Christmas time, maybe. I think he was last year. But yeah, he has been in a video in the past. Right, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, you like this video, I would love to have you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.